Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I am going to try to show you guys how to use a graphing calculator, Mr. Burns and Miss Karim, how to use the graphing calculator by using doing some of these questions. One of the most important features that we're going to be using this entire year is the ability to graph functions. It will help us solve so many different questions. So I'm going to use this and show you how you should use the calculator. So we have two functions here. One function is a quadratic, f of x is a quadratic, g of x is an absolute value. But the key is I want to show you some of the features that you need to be able to use. So we want to find where these two functions are equal, so we're going to find where they intersect. So first thing I'm going to do is I need to go and grab the calculator. So let me do this. I need the calculator. So here. So now I'm going to enter those functions. So the way that I do it from here, this is the home screen. All you have to do is press the calculate button. Well, that didn't bring up the calculate. But if you press this button right here, how come it's not going red? This button, it goes back and forth between the calculate. So once you do that, if you press tab, you'll see F1 of X. So this is saying what's the first function that you want to enter. So, and you don't have to put the f of x part that's already there. You're just going to put the right-hand side of the function. So this is going to be 2x squared, and then it's minus 12x plus 14. And now, as soon as you get the function entered, you press the enter key, and that's what the graph looks like. Now, let me show you a couple quick things. If you want to move this out of the way, all you have to do is click on this button right here in the middle. And it allows you to grab and you can move it around. You can also, if you want to move the graphing paper, one of the easy ways to do it is also just to click and grab the paper and you can move it around. All right, so that's a couple things. Now what I want to do is I am going to enter the second function. So I'm going to press tab again, and it says F2. So it says I need the second function. So now we're just going to type in, and what you always want to do is you want to try to make your calculator look exactly like the problem that you're dealing with. So this is a -2. So this is -2. Now, you need the absolute value symbol. So this is a very important point. So right here you have this book. What you want is you want the button right next to the book because that has everything that you need. So if you need a stack fraction, that's this. If you need exponents, that's this. If you need a square root symbol, if you need another root like a cube root or a fourth root, you'd use this. If you need to take an exponential function, e to the x, this is for logarithms. This is going to be for piecewise functions, this right here. I'm not exactly sure what these two are for. I should probably investigate that, but this is absolute value. So almost everything that you're going to need is going to be on this row. So I'm going to click here, and you see it brings up the 2 bars, and now I'm just going to finish by typing in x minus 1. And now I just need to get outside of the absolute value, so I use the right arrow key, and then I finish by adding +4. Press enter. There's my function. Now, again, I'm going to take this and move it out of the way. Now, you can see that this particular system has 2 solutions. One of the solutions is here. The other solution is here because that's where they're equal. Now, the way to actually find those exact coordinates, you would go menu, and then you're going to analyze the graph. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through these first 4 because these are the ones that we're going to use a lot. We're going to use number 1 for zeros, number 2 if you need to find a minimum, number 3 if you need to find a maximum, and number 4 if you want to find an intersection. Now that's the one that we want. So we click on that, and you're going to get this vertical line. And all you have to do is you're going to press enter, and then you're just going to pull it to the right until you see the word intersection. And there it is. So now So the intersection for this system is 1, 4. That's one of the solutions. And then we just have to do menu 64 again. And that'll give us the second solution. So the word intersection should literally pop up. So now, in this particular case, we only care about the x values because that's what the problem was asking for. It said what values of x or whether two functions equal. So I can go back now and we can look at that. And our answers are going to be 1 and 4. So if we go back here, so you're going to say 1, when x is 1, the functions are equal. And then the other one, when x is 4, they're equal. And then you submit it, and it says, nice job. All right, I'm going to do one more question. The video, unfortunately, is about 6 minutes already. Actually, I'm just going to stop it. I think that's good enough. Let me just summarize a couple things. You actually want to use this key to get to functions. And every time you enter a function, you press tab, it'll give you the next function. So if you're trying to enter a function and you get something and it's not F1, that means that there's another function in there someplace. All right, so this is how you graph. And everything that you will ever need will be in this key right next to the book. You have stack fractions, exponentials, square roots, exponential functions here. You can have logarithms, you can have piecewise functions, and you can have absolute values. So this is a really important key. So pay attention to that. And I hope this has helped get you started. If you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out to me. I'm going to stop this and post it.